Drives this one to left field. He put a charge into that one. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. And Bryan Reynolds says, let's anchor down here in the third inning and tie the game at 2.
This lineup has power, and what power does for you is get you back into the game with one swing of the bat.
Reynolds in the air to right, slicing toward the line. It is fair. And this will be a double for Reynolds to score 2 more. A huge double for Reynolds. And a 9-3 Pirates lead in Miami.
See Bryan Reynolds, nice job keeping his head down there, and his reaction coming out of the box, I don't think he thought it was going to stay fair either. But
out to right. Big field, and it'll stick into the wall. Taylor is in. Here comes Alika Williams. Tellez held at third. A 2-run double for Bryan Reynolds. And get ready, folks. Pittsburgh, the Bucks are going to be 5-0.
Boy, I thought he got it. It just had too much topspin. I thought he got it.
2 more RBIs for Bryan Reynolds. 3 today, 8 this season.
A fly ball to left field toward the wall.
Come on,
and
baby.
Back and clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Anchor down. Bryan Reynolds has his 2nd of the season.
Go get you a hug and a handshake.
And that's number 100 of his career. 7-2 Pittsburgh. A milestone home run for Reynolds that snaps the hitless string. Had reached 16 straight at bats. Reason to smile.
What a great way to snap a hitless string.
You got to have that combination.
McCutchen takes off, and that's a fair ball over the bag and rolls into the corner. And so McCutchen going to be waved home by Rebello. And Reynolds is going to hold on at second with an RBI double. And it's 3-0.
Nice break right there. Obviously, that ball hit right down the line by Bryan Reynolds. He was able to get off all the way down into that right field corner, which allowed Andrew McCutchen to go first to home.
Reynolds has never had a 5-hit game in his career. Oh, drive to center field. Hit well and clear the deck. Cannonball coming and anchor down as Bryan Reynolds has a 5-hit game, and he tops it off with his 5th home run of the season. What a night for B-Ray.
Wow. That is an exclamation point right there. It's not too many times you hit a ball right off the bat to dead center field and you know it's gone.
Ground ball off the glove of Morel and into left field. Reynolds will head to second base with an RBI double. Taylor scores. Huge run for the Pirates to make it 4. Drive to right field. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. It's granny time. B-Ray says anchor down. That's number 6. What a blast. Grand salami for Reynolds. Bucks up 5-zip.
26 and 27 of 2000 over 24 years, and Reynolds charges this one, and this one is long gone, way out of the ballpark as Reynolds hits his 7th home run of the year to extend the lead to 6-2.
That's what you've been asking for, Rob. You weren't comfortable with the 5 runs. You wanted them to add on, and Bryan Reynolds maybe heating up the grand slam last night, the single in the 5th, and this a no-doubter.
Fly ball hit deep to center field, to the wall, and clear the deck. Oh, what a bomb from Reynolds. Anchor down. That's number 8. Crushed it. And the Pirates have 8 on the board. And Reynolds just cracked his 8th home run of the season, and that one traveled 440 feet.
Holy smokes, this ball is out of every single ballpark in the league.
Base hit to the corner. Davis is in. RBI double for Bryan Reynolds. Bucks within a run.
That's clutch. Bryan Reynolds, 2-strike hitting, and that's a spot where Bryan Reynolds could drop the barrel of the bat to it. Stays down, stays through it over Santana's head. That's big.
The other way, fair ball inside the bag. McCutchen will score, and Bryan Reynolds with his second double of the night. Pirates lead it 4-1.
You know, ball hit the other way, but it still hit very sharply. No chance to do anything about this ball getting through the infield. And because of the sharpness, it's down in the corner. Stand-up double.
In the air to center. Fairchild back, approaching the fence. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming and anchor down. It is 1-0. That's his 10th. And that's the way to extend a hitting streak. Bryan Reynolds, 1-0.
How about the sound of that one off the bat?
If Reynolds gets a hit tonight, it'll be the longest hitting streak of his career. And boy, did he hit one. Way back and way gone. How about that for the flair of dramatic Mr. Bryan Reynolds? How about that?
That streak will continue even though it's only worth one and it's still a 7-3 game, but nonetheless, what an impressive feat to this point for Bryan Reynolds. 18 straight.
Out to right. Does it have enough? Gone! Bryan Reynolds ties the game with home run number 12. That man is on a mission.
This right here, a lazy get-me-over curveball. You see the reaction, kind of like, I'm just hot. I'm going to swing at anything that's in the zone. And this one runs right into his barrel and just sneaks over that Clemente wall in right field.
And now Reynolds back in there. See what impact this has on Hunter Green. Producing, though, at the plate. And Bryan Reynolds lifts one to deep right field. Bryan Reynolds clears the deck with a cannonball to give the Pirates a 2-0 lead, and he's got a 22-game hit streak. An amazing run for Reynolds continues. Center field deep. Carlson back. Warning track. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. A topiary tater for B-Ray to tie it. His 14th.
Staying on the fastball. That one pretty much right down the middle, and he hit it.
And a Reynolds drives one to right center. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming and anchor down. Bryan Reynolds, number 15, picks up Taylor. There's your crooked number.
Pick up your teammate. Boy, I tell you what. That's something else right there. Bryan Reynolds comes through with a big swing.
On the air to right center field. Plenty deep. How about a grand salami? What a night for B-Ray. Busting it out. An all-star performance. 8-2.
Wow, and the two-strike hitting continues for this Bucco offense. The last couple of nights.
13th, the Pirates were here the first time. And hits this a long way to center field, to the wall, and clear the deck. Cannonball coming, anchor down. There's number 17 for Reynolds. It is 2-0 Pirates.
Well, and it's always even better for Michael A. Taylor or any base runner on first base when they can just jog. Compliments of Bryan Reynolds right there, going the other way, showing impressive power to left center field, swinging from the left side of the plate.
Now Reynolds in what might be his final tune-up for the All-Star game. Out toward right center for Reynolds, and that ball is gone, and a hit over the wall and then stuck in the fence.
Everybody seems very confused, but that's got to be a home run.
It's hit over the wall and then on the deflection stuck in the fence. Reynolds with another home run, his 18th.
One of the stranger ones you'd see. Ho-hum, Bryan Reynolds, another hard hit ball.
There's a 2-out hit for Reynolds. That gets one back for the Bucks. He's going to go for 2. And he's in there. Back-to-back 2-out doubles off Pop.
Pirates able to scratch one across in the 4th. Back-to-back 2-out doubles by Andrew McCutchen and Bryan Reynolds, making this game more and more interesting.
Takes off on 3-2. That ball takes off deep center field for Reynolds. and the Pirates will take the lead on Bryan Reynolds' home run. 3-1 Pirates on home run number 19 for Reynolds.
That long at bat with Andrew McCutchen ending in a base hit, and then you put the speed of Bay on first. It just didn't make sense that he can get through another inning without giving up some runs. I mean, especially when you look at the overall numbers. And Bryan Reynolds has been just so good.
There's a line drive to right field by Reynolds, and how about that line drive homer? Anchor down, B-Ray, his 20th, and suddenly it's 3-2. The home run drought is over for Reynolds.
Well, Reynolds hits this one on a line about 342 feet. We'll get a number on that.
Drive to right field, deep. Back Bellinger, wall, clear the deck, and a cannonball for Bryan Reynolds, number 21. Ties it at 1.
Those are the fun ones to hit as left-handed hitters, Brownie. The ones that end up in the seats that just go sky high.
Stand back and admire, right?
This is the inning.
Fly ball, left center field, deep toward the wall, and clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bryan Reynolds, anchor down. B-Ray ties it with his 22nd home run.
He goes opposite field, don't have to worry about that wind. Took it to left. Just got it over the wall. Now that one might have been 370.
He's probably going to have a lot of success.
Hit a long way to right field. How about back-to-back? Chicken Shack. B-Ray, 23. It's tied at 2.
We talked about it his last at bat. Looked like he might have been a little uncomfortable against Rodon given the career numbers, but walks his last at bat and right there gets to a fastball and does not miss it.